Hello everybody, this is Binton7 on my BintonGaming channel, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2. We are in the sewer world. Somehow going up has brought us underneath the road. We're going to be doing Warp Room 3 today. Plant food is the next level up. I wonder what plant food even means. Possibly going to be a river level. Let's listen for the music, and yes, it's going to be a river level. Every river level basically starts the same, but it looks like it's progressively harder as I go along. What I mean by that is the first river level, I feel like it started very similarly to this one, where it just has a platform at the beginning. We're jumping on some hippos, going along. We got a lot of plants. Oh, another time trial thing. So let's go for that. Screw everything else we were planning on doing today. We need that Aku Aku because we just lost ours. Ooh, nitro! You know, not everything in life can go exactly how you want. I don't know why. I think I committed. I had already started to go to the left past the ramp, and I was like, well, whatever happens, happens. Now we gotta restart the level. What I'm not sure about is if the box gem is obtainable in this one, because the last time we had a river level with a time trial gem, the box gem was not obtainable. I think that was Air Crash, level 7. I mean, I could be very wrong, but I am providing a lot of specific information. I don't know why I got that checkpoint. The checkpoint means I'm gonna... Oh, and now we restart again. Alright, skipping that checkpoint, and now we go. We have 1 minute to get to the end of the level, or else we do not get the secondary gem. Aku Aku obtained. Oh, I did not do that very well. I'm just not very precise on the skateboard water thing. Oh, guys, you let me down again. You let me get the checkpoint. Oh, well, at least I'll get it this time. Oh, I did not mean to slam like that. It is okay. We're gonna make it. We got 30 seconds. I feel like we've been given so much time to get through this, and we have another Aku Aku. Really, nothing can stop me now, except for that. How was I supposed to get through that? I do not know, because it seemed like we had such little wiggle room to get through, and I might have screwed up, guys. We gotta go! Ah! Trying this one more time. We gotta go through so much level. Well, I mean, arguably, maybe it's not that much level that we have to get through. It's only 1 minute of gameplay. Ooh, I can't get through that area without getting hurt. There's some things we just can't help. Guys, watch this. That's not what I wanted you to watch. I wanted you to watch something way cooler than that. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Hey guys, watch this. No! Hey guys, watch this. There. We made it through that whirlpool, and now watch. I still can't get through that without taking any damage. And I can't get through anything. Hey guys, watch this. I'm doing it this time. Boom. I just had to say watch this enough times, and then I could do anything I could ever want in the world, except I forgot to not hit the checkpoint again. We are a few seconds ahead of where we were last time we were at this point in the level. I don't know how... Oh, I did it! I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I deterred the plant from getting to me. And I'm walking down this path so that I can get these plants. Although, maybe I didn't need to do that because I have a double Aku Aku. Maybe that's the secret to this time trial extravaganza. Yeah, I did not get through this in the time that I needed. Dang. Well, I'll at least finish the level so that I can log in that crystal I got. Crystal! Alright, now we're doing this thing whether you guys like it or not. I think that the box gem is actually available to be obtained. So I'm going to be going through this level a couple times, unless I can do the time trial and get all the boxes. Now, wouldn't that be a feat? Oh no. I feel like they intentionally spread out boxes in this weird way so that I can't get it. And we can't get invincible Aku Aku while on the jetboard. Oh, we can't get the time trial and the box gem because we need to do the bonus level. I'm not thinking through these things. We're about 15 seconds behind where we need to be at this point. But hey, as long as we speed ahead, full speed, and not get eaten by that plant, we have a shot. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Oh, it's a yellow gem. I didn't know that that would actually happen today. The slot above the level did not look yellow at all. Maybe they aren't colored in that way. Yeah, look at that. That's not yellow. I'm going back in. We're gonna get that box gem. I'm gonna be recording for like 52 minutes. Bonus time. Let's get it on. Back in Tree World. How I do love nature. And I miss Tawna. Did you guys know that canonically Tawna is not in this game or a whole lot of other Crash Bandicoot games because she left Crash Bandicoot for Pinstrapelli Potterati? I mean, I would leave Crash for him as well. We've already talked about how I feel about Pinstrapelli Potterati. Bonus round complete. Don't forget, if you don't have any Aku Akus, you've got to go through this path. And also, you need to get the boxes on this path, so you need to do it anyway if you want to get the box gem. Now we're on the home stretch. Do a little jig, make a little boost over that ramp if you want to get those 3 crates. And there we go. Gem time. I forgot to see how many boxes that was. I don't think it matters. You've seen me get them all. Well, we've completed that. Moving on to sewer or later. Going back down into the depths, the murky, poopy depths. Literally doing Cortex's dirty work. But hey, there are no eels. It is the eels that make the water less pleasant to go through. Well, I mean, actually, that's just because I'm not thinking about what's actually in the water. What is there to say about another sewer level? Got a nice challenge there. Got to bounce on those crates. Oh no! Oh! That was really dangerous and cool. Can we kill those eels? I doubt you can. Oh! Very close. We got an Aku Aku, and because we just got that yellow gem, we technically can do the yellow gem path. However, I will not. So the box gem is likely off limits. These guys, what is your role? Like, what job are you fulfilling by spraying fire in the middle of a sewer system? Are you a welder? Maybe. We're gonna do a bonus round even though we likely can't get the box gem. I just gotta be thorough. What do we got here? 2-ply steel crates and an exclamation point block. Oh, and these bouncy nitro. The random nature of nitro is unsettling to me. And I don't know exactly how that happened, but I somehow survived. I did have an Aku Aku who shielded me from the blast. Aku Aku is such a real one. He takes so much damage on my behalf, and he doesn't complain about it ever. Speaking of, Aku Aku, welcome back to the fray. Hey, these propeller things, they don't really teach you this in school, but if you spin out those sewer Roombas, you destroy the propeller blades. You might be able to just discern that through the process of basic observation, but if not, that is what I am here to tell you about. Aku Aku doubled up, and I guess this is the return platform. I don't like what I'm seeing here. We have to do a jump and spin the box specifically at the second point of these pillars. What's likely going to happen, and you guys can jot this down, is I'm going to be jumping, I'm going to spin, and I'm going to get blown up. Nope, I am Neo. Very cool. Steel crates do not get blown up by explosives. Jot that down also, because maybe in later games they for some reason go away from that logic. Now we have to decide. They clearly want me to go to the left. However, it's possible that that leads to the end of the level. If I go to the right, I think that leads to some other thing that I may not want to do today. So I'm going to keep going to the left. I think that there's a secret warp room thing in this level, although I'm not really looking at my notes, so I can't say for sure. Hey, actually, it turns out I'm a big fat liar. Down here is just an Aku Aku. I'm invincible! We can't kill the eels as invincible, man. So there goes that theory. Well, actually, my theory was that you wouldn't be able to. But oh well, we're invincible. Yeah, I just had to walk 2 steps to the right and I would have been able to see exactly what I would need in order to proceed. That one of those exclamation blocks turns those 2 wireframe boxes into something that we can smell. I'm being a little reckless because I have a double Aku Aku. His golden shine gives me a confidence that I otherwise would not have. Fireman, turn off your fire. I can't get through you if you have that on. I don't know if you've thought about that. Also, those lab assistants are Cortex's people. Something is telling me that Cortex is evil after all, and we got the box gem. I guess the yellow gem path does not have any boxes other than maybe nitro. Yellow path is how you get the second gem of that level, I imagine. Alright, we're 2 levels in, and we already have a Cortex message. Who are you?
Thank goodness. I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying...
Okay, you hacked into his computer and you found plans for an improved Cortex Vortex thing. This reminds me of when I just started dating somebody and I was getting messages saying that they had a Tinder account, but the Tinder account was from before we started dating, so there was nothing to worry about. Long story short, I think that you're telling me about Cortex's Tinder account, and I don't believe it's still active. Bear down. For some reason, in the snow world, where I would expect to see this level... Oh, actually, no. It's another bear thing. But it's a nice little sunset, or maybe sunrise. What time of day makes snow purple? That is something that I should ask somebody more qualified. I forgot how to dash. We have yet to do a level where we're running away from a giant polar bear, and I would have thought that that would be in the second warp room, but we haven't even seen that yet, so that is a little teaser for what is to come. If I press circle, I do a little dash. So if you guys are, jotting down these things, and you forgot to do so in the last polar bear episode, yeah, circle makes you dash, and we got some killer whales with this killer form. Jumping on ice is something that I don't like, because then I have to, while it's very slippery, course correct to get the boxes that I need. Oh! Man, Naughty Dog loves doing this to me, where it's like, hey, you're on this set path, and if you miss a box, you have to restart the whole level or die. So let's put boxes in this zigzag pattern that will be really hard to get them all. Crystal time! Let's get on out of here. Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin'. What even are those statues that we're passing? They seem religious. What? There was plenty of time for them to lift that steel crate log up, but I guess that just wasn't on their agenda. Oh, it is, right after I was to jump over it. That is nice of them. They saw me coming. There's a whole lot of benefit of the doubt that we could give to Cortex's people, but I don't know. I really wish that I could just trust Cortex and have everybody shut up about it. This level has another secret warp room thing, but we'll get to that another day. We got the box gem. That was the 3rd level of the day. We got 2 more to go, and then we gotta fight a big guy. Road to Ruin is next. I don't think we've seen this theme in this game yet. It's a revival of something from the first game. It's a dark, tomb-like level. And you're probably wondering about those wireframe boxes. Don't worry about it. Those cannot be obtained just yet. In fact, the box gem itself cannot be obtained yet. What are you looking at? Continuing on. Hello, rats. And the TNT, and ooh, what is this thing? Looks like a dinosaur of some kind. I am not liking these statues looking at me. I really hope that they don't one day start shooting fire, because then I might be in trouble. Hey, get out of my way. For 2D sections like this, just like with bonus stages, I like to use the D-pad for them. And we got a death route here. That's what the platform looks like that will take you to a place that only the craziest of individuals will want to go to. Oh, we can't jump over fire. I don't know if I've said, but I do love Crash Bandicoot 2. I don't have as much nostalgia for the game. I feel like where I really jumped into the Crash Bandicoot series was with Warped. And then from there I played Wrath of Cortex. So, I mean, I eventually did play Crash 2 and Crash 1 as a kid, but I didn't put nearly as many hours into those as I did to Crash Warped. I'm very excited to get to that one day. I'm so glad these boxes weren't Nitro also, because I feel like there's a gem over there. I think that's part of the death route, though. So, we can't go there just yet. Instead, we're doing some dangerous platforming from a civilization that we don't exactly know what it's from. I'm sure somebody's done a YouTube video about this. I'm not going to bother with the bonus. Oh, no, Aku Aku, and I also pressed left by accident. I'm sure somebody's done a video dissecting the bizarre lore of Crash Bandicoot. But I don't know. That's not my job. That's not my jurisdiction. Oh, monkey! Ooh, I am not a fan of that. Oh! If you want to dissect this really old low poly model, this is a partially robotic monkey, it looks like, with a robotic tail and a robotic hook for a hand. I always thought he was just holding a bunch of knives, but looks like Cortex isn't that crazy. I mean, that is, if he is the one that supplied the monkey with the prosthetics. That was the 4th level. Box gem we can't get yet, and the death route gem, we're gonna wait for that. Un-Bearable. This is the level where we're running away from a polar bear. You guys can finally see what I'm talking about. Took us to the end of World 3 to find it, but it's one of the most iconic parts of this game. No! Right at the start, he thought that was pretty funny. Running away from a giant scary looking bear. Don't know if that's how I wanted to spend my Saturday, but here we are. I really hated him as a kid. Not to bring up my kid self again, but this was scary. Something about the low polyness of the polar bear and his face really just made this whole thing unsettling to some degree. Oh, look at that. Ha 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 ha! You're dead now. You got your head stuck in a doorway. One of the worst ways to die. Oh no, it's his brother of some kind. Gotta keep on running away from him, or else he will eat us for breakfast or dessert. Depends on what time of day it is. I just did a little big leap over that gate. No. Absolutely not. Hello, lizards. I don't know if you knew, but there's a big polar bear, and if I didn't spin you out of the way, you would have died to him instead of me. Look at this. This is the level that I was referring to, where if you randomly fall backwards, you fall into this area. There's no tell for that, which makes it a bit disappointing, because it's really, in Crash Warped, it has more of this, more of the, untelegraphed level design and secrets. And in my mind, I didn't think that Crash 2 had any of it until I replayed it recently. But nope, here it is! You saved my life, Mr. Shooter. I am eternally grateful. I somehow... Oh! What are these guys even hunting? They look like Cortex's lab assistants, which if so, a more naive fellow would think that maybe Cortex sent them here to kill me. This particular section of this level is probably one of the most difficult things to do in the game. Different route! I believe this path is the way to get one of the gems of this game. I could be misremembering entirely. I mean, other than the box gem. I mean, there being a secondary gem. It's possible that I'm getting my levels mixed up. I have shown myself to do that quite a bit. Checkpoint! Hey, we made it up here. This was not the Naughty Dog intended solution. Hello, Mr. Thing. We have a box down there that we gotta get, which means we cannot go on the upper path. We are forced to go on the lower half. We got a robotic armadillo. This might be why I thought that armadillos were indestructible in the first episode. Ooh, we gotta crouch. I think that if we're standing completely straight up, those bullets will get us, which I don't know if you can figure this out, but that's not exactly ideal for us. Oh, good thing I have Aku Aku. I got... What? I didn't know that I could be knocked into the foreground. Okay, we can't forget to get these extra boxes up here. Oh, they have lives in them every time? So if I die, can I farm lives this way? I sure can. So, for those of you at home watching this is a place where you can grind lives. Unfortunately, I do not have the patience, nor do I find it necessary. The game gives you so many lives as it is, so I don't... Oh! I spun him though! It's okay, every time we die we get an additional life, so death isn't as much of a punishment as it is a reward. No! I have lost my Aku Aku. How will I ever get through this level? Oh, looks like I really just needed to push forward and do things exactly how I otherwise would have. Oh no! These mole guys! They look like robots. I did not know that they existed outside of the context of those specific looking holes. We got another Aku Aku. I'm starting to feel like Naughty Dog did not have a lot of faith. No! To be perfectly honest, it's kind of chill that I keep dying, because I feel like this level is a lot of fun to get through, even in the context of failure. Because I can just keep on doing things that I love to do, which is play through level 15, Truth or Dare, or whatever it's called. Got a golden Aku Aku. How can life be any better? I have learned my lesson. I have paid my dues. And now we must go back up through. Thank you, platform. I'm so That was a bit violent. I'm so fortunate that there was a platform down there to take me up. Hey, it's a bonus. I'm so tired of being in this themed area down in the underground jungle. I know what I said before, and that still is true. We gotta slide right up to the edge and then do a jump like this. Haha, I didn't think I was actually gonna make it, but I did nonetheless. Thinking things does not make it true. That's my life motto. Bouncing up, got our extra life, and now we proceed. Hopefully there's a checkpoint right after this, because I don't want to lose all of that progress. There we go, we got the checkpoint. And if this level goes like those boulder levels, there's gonna be something that I need to be really far ahead of the boar to do. Not the boar, it's a bear. Oh, no! You can't get me, not today, and not tomorrow if you come back, because I won't be here. No! No! Very close. Very close, and we have no Aku Aku. Another checkpoint. We have a combination of mechanics. We're riding on a bear and running away from a bear. This is really fancy and neat. Oh, I was so close to running into that TNT. But I am the master at using a bear of the small variety. Thank goodness I don't have to get all the boxes without dying in order to get the gem. Otherwise, I would be screwed. I feel like Crash Bandicoot 2, in a lot of ways, is more difficult than Crash Bandicoot 1. And Naughty Dog can get away with that because they got rid of the deathless requirement for getting the gem. Crash Bandicoot 1 could have been a whole lot harder if they let themselves free from the shackles of game fairness and equalization. That bear is dead. I'm so glad to have done that to him because he was scaring me. I do not want to ask the question of what that did to the local economy. We got the crystal and the gem, and now we've gotten through all 5 levels of Warp Room 3. How do you guys feel? We got another box, or not a box, a boss, and Cortex.
Crash, my boy.
My boy.
Halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder.
I have noticed that. I was just talking about that.
Harvest together, and my our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next one.
It's very interesting that he refers to all of the bosses between warp rooms as his enemies. Because you guys are going to see, we're going to be going up against Tiny Tiger now. And I don't remember Cortex doing anything to Tiny before this. Maybe it was the case where Tiny the Tiger was like, wait a minute, I was just fed misinformation about Cortex. I would rather form my own opinion rather than inherit the opinions of my loved ones. This boss is quite simple. You just bait him into a attack that leads him to his death. See, check it out. Haha, he's gone. He's dead. Well, at least kind of. So his name is Tiny the Tiger, but if we pause, you'll see a little bit of a remnant for artifact from the beta. Tiny's original name was Taz, and they left that in the pause screen here. I read that on the internet. I never noticed it myself. All right, big boy, how are we gonna do this? Okay, you're gonna keep following me, and more platforms are going to fall, but it's all right. It's a little bit luck-based in terms of what platforms are actually gonna fall, because, I mean, there's no way to know when it's gonna happen until it's actually happening. And boom, I mean, what are the odds that the platform that was gonna fall just so happened to be the next one I had to jump on? That's what I mean by RNG. All right, Tiny the Tiger, you come after me now, and things are about to get really dicey. I mean, what I mean is, things are about to get really dicey. Oh no, it's going just one at a time. I had a false memory that things are gonna get way more complicated. But no, we just have to wait until we're lucky enough for a Oh, I died. Come here, Tiny. I love your shoulder pads though. And your muscles. Oh no, oh no. You got one more shot before you're dead as hell. Oh, here we go. We got it. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that's what I meant by things are about to get really hard. It was like as soon as Tiny was off the cliff, the game was like, hey, all the platforms are gonna go away. We beat yet another boss. We're moving on to yet another warp room. Oh, Cortex has nothing to say. No congratulations, no anything. But now we're in the mines. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been another episode of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back for the PlayStation 1, released in 1997. Goodbye.